What is up, guys? Ooh, I do not like this staring at my camera, so I'm gonna be a little off when it comes to looking at my camera. But anyway, what's up, YouTube? What's up, Hustle fam? It's girl, She Hustle, and welcome to the Hustle Tea page, where you can respect the tea or get the hell away from me. And you have caught me broadcasting live once again from the car. I finally had to go hide around the corner and take a break from work. I look like it. I think I look scrumptious today. But I'm tired. I'm off like 2 hours of sleep. But I made sure I got that video out. So I'm going to save this live. If you saw the video that I posted about the Lexi interview, part 1, make sure you stay tuned for part 2. That is coming. Let's see. I wanted to address a few things because I done caught I caught a comment, and then I caught a couple of other comments on other pages because there have been a few views on the video now. You know, I'm still a small YouTuber, so you know it's still taking a little bit. I'm really supposed to be taking a nap right now because I'm tired as shit, but I want to address some stuff. So I put my video out last night. I did an interview with Lexi Baby about the whole beef with Alicia Arroyo that stemmed from, you know, it's like a branch off of the Damo and Chrissy saga that has been going on now for a very tumultuous and painful 9 months or so. So at this point, it was long enough to have a drama baby, but it seems like that baby just keeps growing. Excuse me, I'm a person that be all over the place. I work all over the place. So whatever notes, whatever I want to talk about, I got to kind of write my thoughts down so that I don't, you know, be all over the place. But I'm going to say this quick because I got about 25 minutes left on my break. So check it. As far as the interview goes with Elise, first and foremost, let me say this. Someone left me a comment. I think the name was Chasing Pavement, and it had some typos in it, so I had a hard time understanding what it was. But the gist that I got from that was I should be ashamed of myself for the interview. This person was bashing, basically trying to say that she was bashing gay people or trying to bash Odessa with what she was saying. Number one, that proves that you probably did not pay 100% full attention to that video. Number two, that means you definitely need to pay attention to part 2 and possibly part 3 that's going to come out because we're going to cover that. The whole reason for large parts of this is because there was a 3-part interview done on Lexi on a small, and I saw the comment or I see the title where they say she was being slandered by a small YouTuber. To Uncensored Locks, baby, you a small YouTuber too. So am I. Who are you to hate on somebody's following? But that's neither here nor there. Because see, I'm that girl who, I'm not biased one way or the other. I don't have no dog in this fight one way or the other. I stumbled across it, and I'm a person who likes to know both sides of the story before I make a decision. I don't like to jump on bandwagons. And the one thing that I can see that is so prevalent on social media right now, everybody hops on a bandwagon. That shit is annoying. I don't know what else to call it. It is annoying. When it came to the Damo and Chrissy thing, and I fell victim to it too. I'm a big Damo. I mean, I've been following Damo for years. I may be 35, but I've been following Damo for years. I came out as an LGBTQ member when I was 26, going on 27 years old. I had spent a large part of my religious life denying who I was just to keep family members happy. And I had 3 children in the process and some failed relationships because that's just not what the hell I wanted. And once I finally became brave enough to admit who I was and didn't care what anybody thought about it, I had a little nervous spat where I didn't know what to do. And Damo was one of the first people I stumbled across who helped me figure out how to be myself unapologetically. So So when it came to the breakup, we were all feeling some type of way. And Alicia Arroyo was one of the first people I came across as well when it came to the commentary. You know, we all need to break this down. We've been digesting Damo and Chrissy for a long time. So I thought Alicia Arroyo was cool, and I can tell from the comments that I've been seeing, a lot of us felt like we got duped, not just by Damo, not just by Damo and Chrissy, but a lot of us feel like we're being duped by Alicia Arroyo too. Now, I'm going to address a lot of stuff in these upcoming videos. I'm sorry, y'all gotta keep checking the time. In these videos, I'm going to address a lot of stuff. I wanted to cover all the bases because I saw all the slander that was put on this girl, Lexi. Let me first say this. Under no circumstances is it okay to bash somebody over potential mental health issues. Now, if you watch my first video, she said herself, only thing she has is depression and anxiety. I also suffer from depression and anxiety. And according to her, so does Alicia. This is what makes it so crazy. I read these text messages as well, and I'm going to do another video where I'm going to do a reaction video where we're going to go through the messages. We're going to go through all of the messages. I want to put this out here because I want to look this up on Apple. I was watching the interview on Uncensored Locks, and they were talking about how you can alter messages in an iPhone. I went to the Apple support and looked this up because I'm team Android all day, Galaxy. But when it comes to iPhones, since May 15th of 2016, yes, iPhone will allow you to edit messages after they have been sent. But just like Facebook, when you edit the message, there is a small edit symbol that will sit at the bottom of the message. What you cannot do is unsend a message the way that you do in Instagram. And this is what Lexi has been accused of. Oh, you altered the message, you altered. Well, what the hell can you alter? The most you can do is delete a message in the middle. And that will be it'll be pretty visible when you go and read through the messages and see, oh, well, it looks like there's a piece of the conversation missing. And from what I saw, I didn't see any pieces of conversation missing. I saw an entire complete stream dating back about 3 months of text messages, communications, pictures, and what looked to be a genuine friendship. And that's what makes this shit so horrible. That's why I'm doing what I'm doing. The person chasing pavement who commented on my video telling me I need to back away as an interviewer. No. If you know anything about journalistic integrity, which I know a little bit about, you don't lead an interview. You don't sit there like Uncensored Locks did and drag a person into a question and then answer it for them and get them to follow up with your answer. What Uncensored Locks did with Alicia Arroyo was not an interview. That was a scripted, edited, planned out, talked about conversation of slander put on film in 3 videos. That's what that was. Yes, some people, there's a difference between mentally ill and crazy. When I'm mad, when somebody that pissed me off, when somebody that hurt my feelings, used me, made me feel some type of way, I'm crazy too. I'm crazy and I'm petty. As a matter of fact, I got a whole nother petty identity called Petty LePute. I will be petty until the cows come home. Because if you waste my time, if you hurt my feelings, if you make me look like an idiot, that's what I'm going to do. Now, what I saw in these messages, and I'm not going to get too deep into them because I got a couple more videos coming up on this. And if you want to look into that, feel free. I know no one's really watching right now, but bet believe these Ari Gang members are going to start to float over here to see what I have to say. These Uncensored Lock fans are going to float over here and see what I have to say. And once these text messages come out to show what Alicia Arroyo was saying, dominators are going to come out of the fucking woodworks. Because how can you be the biggest advocate to the point where you put up a video begging people, begging your whole following, using your following as a conduit for your whatever, your evil doing, to go and report somebody's video? Because what they're doing is just so damn wrong. And you're doing this for Damo, and she's using Damo, and I'm doing this for Damo. But then as soon as Damo made a move that you didn't appreciate, you was one of the first people in some messages to call her stupid. You were one of the first people to say that she's blind and she's being dumb. You were one of the first people to sit there and start talking about how she's being fake. And then in your friendship with Lexi, you wouldn't 100%. I mean, Lexi fell off of Damo's train, and that's fine. We are all have the ability to just change our minds about somebody. I had to change a heart about Chrissy. That don't mean I'm watching all her videos, because I still think watching her videos is just not my thing. Maybe it's just an age group thing. Maybe that's what younger people like. I'm sorry, teenage things or younger things like that I just find boring. There's not enough intelligent conversation going on for me about things that matter for me to want to watch that. So I just don't watch her videos. But I did send her an apology after her side of the story came out, not because I'm a Chrissy lover or anything like that, or I flip on Damo, because I still love Damo and follow her and watch her too. It's because I realized something. What we saw and what we're seeing is the aftermath of a lesbian relationship. If you are in the LGBTQ community, if you are a lesbian, if you've dated a female and you are a female, you know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. Even if you're a male who has dated another male with a dom and a femme, like, you know what I'm talking about. They get ugly, they get messy, but when they are good, they are great. When they are bad, move the fuck out of the way. So I'm just kind of I'm going to try my best to find a way, and with the best of my ability, to let these videos out, let her explain her truth, and then I'm going to give my commentary on it, because I feel some type of way. I don't think Alicia is a bad person. I'm going to tell you, let me get this opinion without getting too deep into anything else. If it sounds like I'm bouncing around, that's because I'm realizing that I'm jumping onto things that I plan on covering in later videos, or videos that are coming up this week. So I don't really want to get too deep into that. But let me tell you something about Alicia. Here's what I think is going on with Alicia. I think me and Alicia is cut from the same cloth for real. I'm from the projects. She live in the hood. I think with Odessa working, shout out to Odessa, holding the family down. I think with Odessa working and starting this YouTube thing, she put up her video, and it was an unexpected excitement to see that people loved her personality and that people loved her commentary. Any YouTuber would feel that. I think that she saw her following growing and she hit that one. Oh, okay. And when YouTube finally, I haven't seen no commercials, assets on any of her videos, but I know if she's not already being paid, she's very fucking close. Very close. And the mention of Damo and having a friendship with her has helped, and it has aided. And I do honestly believe that she is stuck somewhere in the middle of trying to keep personal life out of the spotlight while also trying to appear genuine. I think maybe she had genuine intentions when it came to Damo, but I also think she's a bit of a control freak. And when things don't go her way, you know, she feels some type of way about it. And when things weren't going her way with Damo, she felt some type of way, and she expressed that to a person she called a friend, a person who she is now slandering and calling crazy, who she's calling unstable, who she's calling a psychopath, who she did a live on last night and was calling psycho and nut job. Let me just put this out here. If somebody is crazy, if somebody is unstable, wouldn't it take you longer than 3 months to see that? You texted and called this girl almost every single day since January of 2019. Y'all talked and sent messages and sent pictures. You shared your life. You shared your personal details. You told Lexi all types of things about you that proved that you had serious trust for her. And when she decided to not agree with you, and she felt like you were nothing but drama, and she decided that she did not want to be in a friendship with you anymore because it was toxic to her, all of a sudden now she's crazy, she's unstable, she's mentally deranged. And then let's get on the tweet. And this is the last thing I'm gonna address before I go back, because I got about 10 minutes. The tweet about the hot melted garbage, which will be addressed in part 2 of this video. It'll be one of the first things that is addressed in part 2 of the video. I'm pretty sure she maybe knew what was meant by that. Hell, I've called I'm a whole lesbian, and I've called lesbians after some failed relationships, some stuff myself, just because I was frustrated. I felt some type of way, like, damn, I fake dated these dudes all these years, and now I'm over here with these females, not by choice, not like I was choosing to date dudes. Well, I guess I did. I just didn't want to disappoint my grandmother. I had a Jehovah's Witness grandmother, and I had a Baptist grandmother on my father and mother's side, and they were deeply religious. I did not want to disappoint them. I love them with all my heart. They both have passed away now, and I was able to at least be honest with myself before their passing and let them know who I was before they left this world. So don't come judging me for what I'm saying. My struggle is my struggle, but it just doesn't make sense to me in my head if this person is so crazy that you would wait. Because the questions in Uncensored Lock, and I probably jumped off subject, the questions in Uncensored Lock are all about, why did she wait till now to put these posts out if you're her friend, blah, blah, blah. Well, then why did you wait? I'm back on where I was now. So then why did you wait until you guys fell out to go on Lexi's page, screenshot something that she said, and you knew the context of it at the time, then put it on your page and be like, I'm not telling you guys not to associate with her, but I just want you to be aware. How do you call somebody a homophobe when you have personal knowledge of your own that this person was a homosexual at one point in time in their life and dated females for a long period of time in their own life? She's literally told me and showed me how she told you about ex-girlfriends and relationship shit that she went through. She was rooting for you and your girlfriend. So it seems to me like you did damage control. And then when that didn't work out, you went and turned and called somebody else something that you didn't need to call them. You turned around and called Martin Lewis racist and said that he only goes after black people before you had the knowledge that he was part black. So I didn't tell anyone to not associate with her. You made sure you said that in part one of the interview. I didn't tell anyone not to associate with her. If I go into a restaurant and it's a manager working there, and they like, I've been here for years, but every time I eat their food, I get diarrhea. I be sick for days. I'm not telling you not to eat their food because they make good food. I'm just letting you know, to be careful. Do you think I'm about to spend my money in that damn restaurant? Do you think I'm about to buy anything in that restaurant? Do you think I'm even about to stand there and have a conversation with anybody after that? That's all the hell I needed to hear. All I need to hear is one bad review. If they tell you, oh, I heard, that dude over there always say that black people be the ones causing problems in his store. I ain't telling you not to shop there. I'm just telling you how he is. Do you think as a black person, I'm going to walk in? So when you get online with your 4,000 plus followers, and maybe even more on Twitter, I believe, because I got a Twitter page, but Twitter is too much for me. I hate it. When you go and post something like that and then start referring to this person as unstable, you keep using certain buzzwords. You're like fucking Fox News. Like, you just keep using buzzwords that people are going to repeat, because now all of the R gang is out here repeating the same shit. And it's crazy that you're doing what you're doing and then swearing up and down that you're not doing anything wrong. How do you call somebody crazy when you literally see a psychiatrist and get help for your own anxiety and depression and sadness? We all feel sad, baby. We all go through stuff like that. None of us are immune to the trials and tribulations of this world. So who the fuck are you talk so much shit about everybody else's trials and tribulations? Not just Lexi, Chrissy involved, Chrissy too. At the end of the day, yes, she was a whole bitch out here in these streets. I will admit that. Chrissy was an entire... Why is this lady looking at me? Can you mind your business? Yes, I'm in your parking lot. Girl, bye. I work right next door. Sorry. Some of these people out here where I work at, boy, they be looking at black folks like, I've never seen that chocolate person. Yes, I'm Mocha and I'm in your parking lot. Calm down. Yes, I got melanin. Calm down. Baby girl. But anyway, like, how do you, just to save your following, it seems like you did all this just to save your following, just to save face with Damo, Why were you brave enough to tell this person who you considered a friend? And honestly, looking through these messages, let me say something. And I want to end this on a positive note. It fucking sucks that this is what happened between you, Alicia, which I watched this at some point, and Lexi. I might be a small YouTuber with 30 followers. Who cares? You're gonna watch this fucking video because I'm gonna put your name in it. One of your Ari gang already following me and sending me shit on Instagram, so I know you've seen some of my shit already. Excuse my language, but I don't cuss in my YouTube videos, but I'll cuss a storm up in this live. I just don't understand how you can do the things you do and then turn around and try to pretend to be innocent. And what sucks is that in these messages, because I was so tired, I was up till 4:30 this morning editing the damn video before I put it up. I don't understand how you could take such a nice friendship, such a genuine friendship from somebody who was following you on your page, who was checking in on you, trying to see what you was eating, if you was getting enough rest. You know, and both were doing it for each other, but it's like y'all seem to have a genuine fucking friendship. I don't think I've ever had the likes of that type of friendship from someone I met online necessarily. And Lexi is a very sweet individual. Whether she get crazy when she mad or not, hell, I get crazy too, birds of a feather. So it sucks that you looking at your YouTube presence, your YouTube potential revenue, relationship with Damo that you want to save because she's a higher platform individual. All of these things you're trying to preserve, but you were willing to throw away what looked like and what seemed to be a genuine ass friendship, and you were the one who threw the first stone. You out here calling this girl crazy, and you the one who put up that bogus ass post because, oh, she's attacking the LGBT community. How? When she LGBT? Where? I didn't even take offense. Once I read the thread, I didn't take offense to it either. I seen what was talking. Somebody asked a dumbass question. She gave a dumbass answer. Based off of something you said, you had people flocking to her page, asking her one of the dumbest questions in the fucking world. And it's like you literally knew the answer, and you sitting back snickling and giggling about it. And you have the nerve to be on live last night talking about she's obsessed. Yeah, I got a lot to say about this, but fortunately, she hustles, and I got to get back to the slave ship. And I will be back here. I'm going to be editing the second part of this video. I'm going to put it up before midnight tonight, hopefully way before midnight because I'm tired. And then I'm on, I got another little gig to get to and another little gig to get to. I do what I need to do to take care of my 3. Have a positive day. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified when I post, because the tea pours the same this way, baby, and it's about to go down. So I will holler at y'all later. Thank you for watching. My little one follower is probably Lexi if it is. Hey, girl. I'm gonna text you later, and I'll check y'all later.